If I had to pick one location that was so revolting, unsanitary, and despicable enough to give that radioactive fuck dump Chernobyl a run for its money, then I would probably pick public school bathrooms. I would rather walk the burning fields of hell than step foot in another school bathroom for as long as I live. My experience with such a location is one littered with hilarity, betrayal, and just stupid shit that we did because we were bored. Some of said stupid shit being incredibly hilarious. With all that said, the story time is going to be slightly different. Instead of just telling you one story, I will be telling you as many as my repressed memory will allow me to. Keep in mind, I don't have pictures or videos for everything that I'm going to be talking about, and there's some stuff that I think I have pictures and video of, but I was unable to find at the time of editing this video. But it doesn't matter, I've been waiting a long time to make this video, and seeing as I'll be graduating soon, let's have some fun and tell some stories, among other random shit that went down in that bathroom. We're gonna start out with something small here. Fucking shit, Chris. We're gonna start off with something small here. I don't know how these rednecks missed the goddamn toilet. I still lose sleep about this to this day. How? How did they miss the fucking toilet? It boggles my mind that they pissed so efficiently everywhere around the toilet bowl, but not in the toilet. Not a drop of piss was in that toilet. How? How was there not a drop of piss in that toilet? How do you... I need to move on or else I'll be stuck on that for a while. There is supposed to be a picture for this next point I'm talking about, but I don't know where it is. We had a kid shove a clock in the toilet. He stole a clock from a classroom and put it in the toilet and took a screenshot of it and posted it on Snapchat. Keep in mind, both these things happened pretty early in my fucking freshman year. That kind of set the bar, you could say. And from that point on, it only went fucking so downhill. From pizza boxes in the toilet to what else did we put in the toilet? People would put the toilet paper holders in the toilet, the soap dispensers in the toilet. Someone pissed in the soap dispenser one time. That's not even on my list of notes to talk about. I just remembered someone pissed in the fucking soap dispenser and a teacher used it. I mean, it was kind of funny, but I'd be really mad if I was that teacher. Being the sweet, sexy high school boys that we were, of course, we vandalized the bathroom by throwing milk cartons, orange juices. Some people would kick the fucking mirror. Just all sorts of crazy shit. Someone kicked the fucking soap dispenser off of the wall one time. I didn't do that. We mainly just threw milk cartons and orange juice because we thought it was funny when they splattered. And evidently it was, because we did it many more times after that. Now, the next point I have to talk about here is going to be about something called the urinal drug deal. I'm just gonna let that sink in for a minute. So pretty much what had happened was that I am sitting at the urinal. Not sitting. I am standing at the urinal. I am taking a piss like a normal person does at the urinal. Being completely honest, there were people behind me waiting, and I got a little bit of stage fright. I'm just gonna say that right now. This was like either freshman or sophomore year, okay? I didn't walk around with mega dong PP energy, okay? I didn't level up to that power yet. I still hadn't unlocked that. I was still locked behind a skill tree upgrade I didn't possess. This fucking kid, I will not describe him in any way, but I'll just use a stock picture to represent this. This kid walks up to me, says, "Hey Tim, can I get that urinal after you, bud?" And I was like, "Sure, you can get it now. It's not like I'm pissing, because I'm not." And I expect this kid to just piss at the urinal. This motherfucker jumps on top of the urinal. Keep in mind, while I was trying to take a piss and all of us were like conversing here, this motherfucker jumps on top of the urinal, reaches into the ceiling tile, and pulls out, and I'm gonna be completely honest here, he pulled out like an eighth of weed, and just it was completely mind-boggling. This kid nonchalantly just grabs this out of the ceiling, and then commences a deal with another kid that was in there that we didn't know was in on it, and then they both just walk out. Oh god, excuse me. Obviously, hiding stuff inside of the ceiling tiles is a very common thought of hiding spot when trying to hide anything really at school that you're not supposed to have. I figured it was such an obvious fucking hiding spot that they would suspect it, so no one would really use it. But it's like hiding in plain sight. However, I'm not condoning the urinal drug dealer. I'm just saying it was a pretty big brain move coming from some of the people at that school. I'm just saying that. Don't screenshot. There were many slapboxing matches that took place there. I don't think any of which I can really show you. I would have to do a whole lot more editing, and this video is already 2 days late as it is. Going back to putting things inside of the toilet, let's not forget the time that I wanted to show my friend a magic trick. So, okay, I'm gonna actually tell the real story. It wasn't a magic trick. Pretty much, you know in like the handicap stalls where they have like that support bar? Pretty much me and an upperclassman kid were fucking around with a freshman, saying we were gonna give him a swirly. Whether or not we were actually gonna give him a swirly, we'll leave that up to interpretation. But this kid tried to grab the beam in the wall to fucking hold himself, and I heard it pop a little bit, and it like came out slightly. And I remembered that, because that shit happened at the end of the day. Don't ask me why we were doing it at the end of the day. We were skipping 4th block. We were bad students. Yada yada yada. Whatever. I'm not exactly a perfect kid, and as such, a lot of parents don't like me hanging around their kids. Talking about some of the stuff that I do, or did, I can kind of see why. Jesus Christ. So anyway, I fucking ripped the bar out of the wall one day and just put it in the toilet like it's a submarine. I know a picture of that exists, but I can't find it. I'm sorry. There was also a kid who would just randomly walk in from time to time and he would just spit up blood. I don't know why he did that. Like, he wasn't dying or anything, and he was perfectly healthy. He would just walk in and just hawk a fucking mouthful of blood into the sink or the trash can. Or sometimes shoot fucking snot rockets of pure concentrated blood against the wall. It was very gross and very unsanitary. It's fucking... That bathroom was HIV central, honestly. We had a kid one time who was notorious for masturbating inside of the school stalls, loudly, with what reports have said, headphones on, and Pornhub pulled up on his iPhone. Listen, man. You gotta crank one out every once in a while, but can't you fucking wait till you get home to do that? And at least if you're gonna do it at school, how the fuck are you gonna let yourself get caught, my guy? Dude, come on, bro. You realize that is a permanent tank to your fucking self-image and the word around you? Even if you don't care about what people think about you, you literally can't go back to school after something like that happens. And talking about that actually just brought up another memory in my head of there was a kid at our school who had a video passed around of, which I saw, and it's fucking disgusting, but it's hilarious. This motherfucker wiped his ass with toilet paper, and like, he says he was sniffing it, but in the video you can clearly see him like dab his tongue on it, which is fucking disgusting. Again, that wasn't on my notes, that just popped up into my head. Back to the masturbator. I brought him up because he left his underwear, at least it was presumed to be him because of the same handwriting and just the same overall tone as he was in the note. He left a note with his fucking like Fruit of the Loom boxer briefs, and he fucking I don't remember the exact words on the note, but I do remember it saying some stuff of like, use these for whatever you may. I will be coming to return for these at 3:30, and I hope they're in the same condition that I left them. I don't know, okay? That is my knuckle after I punched the fucking shit out of a mirror. If you ask Matthew, he'll tell you that mirror was talking some mad shit, and while that mirror was talking mad shit, it was also mainly me fucking venting frustration out of having to do an English paper in English 10. After spending the entire previous semester retaking English 9, I thought I was about to fail English 10, and I was very pissed off, angry boy. So I fucking swole the shit out of my knuckle that has never gone back to the same. Maybe went a little bit overboard, just saying. Toilet paper holders at our fucking school in the stalls, those shits would fall off all the fucking time. Me telling you that is actually very important because those were another item that would get put into the toilet. Another thing that would happen to those is that they would get thrown into the fucking ceiling. But before I tell you about that, let me tell you about, it was like the fucking second week of school, right? I'm just there. I'm like, English class is boring. We're watching a stupid fucking movie from like 1996 or some shit like that. And I need to take a lap. God's like, yo, can I go to the bathroom or whatever? Walk down the hall. I go into the fucking bathroom. And I just like start opening the stalls because if we're going to be completely transparent here, I was looking for a secluded spot to hit my nicotine, okay? It's just what it is. Fucking, it's a bad habit, but I'm going to be completely truthful here. I'm not going to lie about anything. Yes, I was going to vape. When I open the handicap stall, the sight that I see is the toilet with the toilet paper holder with a full roll of toilet paper, mind you, and that part is nothing new. The part that caught me off guard like a fucking RKO was the fact that someone had decided to squat their buttocks over that toilet paper holder and drop a fucking shit right on top of it. Look at it. I can't show you the actual fucking like uncensored full picture because it's shit, but Jesus Christ. It pretty much, oh god, I don't even know how to describe this. I don't want to describe this. Let's move on. Since we're gonna talk about fucking toilet paper rollers, I watched a kid, well, I was sitting in the bathroom and I watched the toilet paper holder fall and hit the ground while the kid was like taking a shit, and he got so fucking mad. He picks it up, he goes, "Goddamn motherfucker," and just fucking throws it into the ceiling as hard as he fucking can. A lot of shit happened when no teachers were around, so a lot of these are fucking very blank stories because nothing else happened. No one was ever caught. We weren't reprimanded for this shit. He just fucking, I don't know how nobody reprimanded him for that, because there is a topic I have to talk about where on your quest for nicotine, when you're a degenerate high schooler, you will fucking have people who don't have Juuls or vapes, but they'll say they have nicotine, and of course they're referring to fucking like dip and shit, which you can't survive in the fucking South if you don't know how to pack a dip can. That's just a fucking survival tactic for y'all. I just want y'all to be safe when y'all come down here. So anyway, oh god, listen to me, I said y'all. Anyway, so riding the bus, I knew like when kids had dip and when like they didn't and shit like that. So as I'm walking into the bathroom one day, ginger kid, not this ginger kid that I know and I'm really cool with, he looks at me, he goes, "Ayo Tim, you got any like dip or something, bro?" And me, I don't fucking dip, so obviously I say no. But I told him, I was like, you know, if you don't want to be a pussy, sure has some patches, you know? And at the second of hearing that, he screams at the top of his lungs, "Dips!" The second he says that, guess who walks in the bathroom door? Our assistant principal. The second he hears that, he stops right in his fucking tracks, turns right around, and walks right back out. We're standing there just looking at each other like, you done fucked up so hard. That is a royal level fuck up. That is the worst. Like, the universe has to hate you in order to set up the events to go with that timing. That is the worst possible timing that you could ever have. But alas, we're coming up to one of the final stories I have, which, again, like I said, all of these are really repressed from my memory that I had to really dig up, and there's going to be a lot that I probably forgot about. I want to at least end off this video talking about the fuck shit that I did in the bathroom. Because yeah, you know, I talk about everyone else being trifling, but if we're being completely fair here, I was also trifling. Not nearly as bad as them. I didn't shit on a toilet paper holder or fucking, I don't know, kill a puppy. But, however, I did cause some mayhem. there has been there was repeated vandalism of the bathroom stalls. Not my fault, but kind of my fault, you know. It's whatever. Another thing is that I somehow got away with, even though I don't know how. It was fourth block, restless, you know, skipping class as you do. I was actually skipping econ and personal finance, in case you were wondering, and I was in the bathroom just chilling, you know, and some kid fucking walks with me. He looks at me, he goes, "Hey Tim, you see that up there?" And I look up to the ceiling and there's a hole missing out of the tile. And I'm like, "Yeah, what about it? Like, what's the big deal?" He gives me this little fucking like mischievous little grin, this little evil fucking cartoony smile. At that moment I'm thinking, this can only go so wrong. Let's do it. So, whatever this kid wants, I'm like, "Sure, what is it? What the fuck are you talking about?" And because I knew that I've seen people throw drinks up there. That shit's funny. And I've seen people throw toilet paper rolls up there. Again, also funny. I've never seen someone fucking like chuck it through and have it like land. Because most people, when they throw it up into the ceiling, it comes crashing right back down because they throw it straight up. I've never seen someone chuck it straight through a hole. So I didn't know if I did this, would it fucking like stay up there? Would it land and fucking fall through? I didn't think about what would happen that much looking back on it, as pretty much when he asked me, "Do you want to throw this?" I took it from him and chucked it as hard as I fucking could. And to be fair, it didn't come back down. However, it did make a very loud fucking crash that one of these Spanish teachers walked into the bathroom at the perfect time to hear. Oh my god, the amount of fucking fear running through my ballsack when this Spanish teacher walks in and hears that, and he says, "What's going on, fellas?" I literally shit myself. For lack of a better words, I go into fight or flight, and I'm thinking, I need to get the fuck out of here. But I can't just fucking make a dip and run because I'm gonna look hella sus. I played it cool. I did what you do usually when you are caught doing some fuck shit. Not caught, but it's suspected you're doing fuck shit. You just go about business in the bathroom or wherever you would normally do, and just carry very small normal conversation. Because if you're just gonna like ignore them and not make eye contact with them, then it's obvious that you're fucking hiding something. Because that's just like basic body language and human psychology, really. But if you're always able to maintain eye contact with them and always like talk calmly and breathe calmly and just make small conversation, you will almost always get out of any problem you're in. And I leave you with that because I have run out of things to talk about on this list, and I didn't plan for this part of the video, so hi, good to see you again. I'm gonna be trying to make videos more often again. I know I've kind of been slacking with that, and you know, life's been kind of a bitch, but that's no excuse. I'm gonna be getting my grind back on pretty soon. I hope you enjoyed this video. Oh god, almost threw up. Help.